Hey y'all. All right. How are y'all doing tonight? Let's see, is that camera working? Yeah. So we changed a bunch of stuff around in here, so I'm kind of still getting used to it. We actually took the wall out that's behind me, or in front of me, I should say. So I had to move my camera. I just want to make sure y'all can see it okay. So if you can't see it okay, you let me know. All right. Y'all ready for some bows? I'm ready for bows. Okay. We're going to do, this is our bow set tonight. It has this really cute little Christmas trees, and it has that fuzzy stuff on the sides. I love that. And then we have a deep red, a green, and a red and black, because you see this has red and black. All right. So, let me see if I can get things up over here. Get my bow maker over here. And I did not put this on the list, so I'm sorry, ladies. But I grabbed this at the last minute because I don't know, I can't remember the last time we put something like this in a bow. So I thought it would be fun to put some tubing in a bow. This tubing is in our store, so I'll give you the numbers, but you can also get, now you can't get tubing like this at the Dollar Tree, but you can get some tubing at the Dollar Tree. This one is RE3225G1. This one is RE3220CC. Okay, so those are our little fun additions today. Okay, and of course, it doesn't want to come up. Oh, and I want to show y'all what we made today. I haven't got it listed or anything yet, but look at the little Christmas tree. So I thought we would do, we'll paint this sometime this week. So I think I'm just going to do, I don't know. I have some ideas, so I'm going to think about what we're going to do with this. But that's what we're going to paint next. Okay. So this is the bow set. All right, so let me zoom on in here. And Dad's working on some stuff for the girls for tomorrow. He's cutting the, I know, the tree cute. I'm so excited. Hi, Mama. He's cutting the, so we put inserts in cardboard in the back of signs when we send them out. And so he is doing that. Uh-oh. Where's my scissors? There we go. I think my scissors I usually use are over in that room over there somewhere. I'd show it to y'all, but it is so messy over there right now. Is we had to move everything out so that we could get the the wall out. But it is better. It's not as hot back here. I think it's better. All right, so let's do a big bow, and then we'll do a small bow and keep it for when we do our tree. So we'll start off with the big bow. So let's do 12-inch tails. So we just go sideways going down. Then we twist it on the opposite side. So remember, you're getting that ugly side of the ribbon. I know it's hard to see, but you can actually see there's a slight bit of difference in the stitching between the two sides. So you can tell the ugly side, you just have to really look. Okay, so then we'll do 6-inch loop. You see how we go through and then we twist it on this side over here, or the opposite side. So see, on this one we go sideways and then we twist it. So we're holding this one steady and we're twisting this one. So you're not twisting both sides, you're only twisting one side. So twist, hold one side and twist the other side. Okay, Sassy will be in and out because she has to go explore. She has to go see me, and then she has to go see my dad, and then she'll come back. All right, so there we go. So we're going to do 3 at 6 inches. Then we just pull it out, trim it off. We're going to set this over here because we're going to use it when we do our little tree bow. Okay, there we go. So I can go ahead and move these out before we get them off of the bow maker. It just saves you a little bit of time. So just kind of, I tend to hold my ribbon here in the middle while I'm stretching them out, just because I don't want them to move. So yeah. All right, let's put some fun stuff in while we're at it. She's just wandering everywhere, y'all. All right, so this is deco tubing. Now this tubing has the same cotton detail that the ribbon has. You see? So it's a little bit different than regular tubing. And we're going to use it just like ribbon. So we're going to put it in just like we would ribbon. You don't need to twist it or anything. Just keep it all the same, because there is no good and bad side, and you don't need to twist it. Just do that. Okay, we'll trim that off. This will kind of peek out in the back. Okay. Then we'll go with our next. Let's see, let's put that on the top. Let's go, whoops. Let's go with this. Okay. I know, tubing. Okay. So we're going to we are going to do 2 of this one. So now if I was talking about, yeah, she explores and Bella snoozes, exactly. If I was going to be talking about what kind of bow, this will be a 3-2-1, not counting the tubing. Okay. There we go. So we'll pull that out, trim it off. Okay, and then we're going to do 1 of this one. She does love to well, she runs back and forth in the warehouse, so if I get up and walk out of my office, she immediately comes out. And then she goes to visit everyone, and then when I go back in my office, she goes back in there. So she is so funny. Oh, awesome. I'm so glad you're here too. Okay. So we're going to do 1 of this one. Then when we do our second layer, we'll put 2 of this one and 1 of the green. All right, so put that there. Let's do a little bit more of our tubing. Let's go in with the red now. Okay. Oh, and the skeleton came in, so we can do that fun project. I'm pretty excited. All right. We're just gonna, this one has both red and white of that fuzzy material, so it's really cool. Okay, we just do a couple loops of it. Okay. Now we're gonna come in with our tree ribbon, and we'll put some of this tubing up at the top as well. Do you have this red tubing? It's so cute, isn't it? All right, So we'll just do our dovetail. So fold in half and cut at an angle towards that wired edge. All right, this is a patterned ribbon, so we'll have to do our little twisties. So what you do is figure out which way you want your trees to go, and then we're going to fix one side and not the other. All right, so we want to go a little smaller. Remember, we do that so we can see the ribbon at the bottom. So this is about 5 inches. And I will pull these up. They don't look, yeah, I thought that one looked a little bit. That one looked a little big. All right, so we're gonna get this, and then I'm gonna show you how we're gonna fix the trees. You can go ahead and do the whole thing and then fix the trees at the end, because you have to actually go through and get all of your loops done and then fix it. Or at least get the loop done and then fix one at a time, or you can do them all at the end. Either way works. Okay. All right, let's put this over here. Now, if you look at our trees, I love the chenille edge. You can see our trees are going in 2 different directions, right? This one's going in that direction, this one's going in that direction. So all we have to do is figure out which side we want to switch, and then just switch all on that side, okay? So I think I'm gonna switch on this side. So I'll start at the bottom, and I'm just gonna take it and I'm gonna twist it. You love chenille bathrobes? Yeah, those are nice. So you're basically twisting it back to the other side. It doesn't matter if you go this way or this way, whatever's more comfortable. It's almost like you're untwisting it, but you're really twisting it twice. Okay, there we go. So now you can see all our trees are going in the same direction. So now we're going to do 2 of this one and 1 of the green. Okay. So our tree ribbon is our focal ribbon, right? So that's the ribbon that ties all the others in together. And yep, it's gonna get thick in here because this is thick. This ribbon right here is thick, especially with that chenille on the edge. So sometimes I'll just hold my thumb here while I'm working on the bow, just to keep it from flopping out. It's really not though. You can also push it down a little bit. Okay. Let's get these spread out. We want to do 1 of this. You could, we have gotten, what, 2 really large shipments in. We just today got the stuff put up. Okay, so for the tails themselves, the only thing you can really do is cut it and flip it around and tuck it up underneath. Okay, so 1 of this one. That still looks a little long. Let's check to see if these are, yep, okay. All right, now, when we do the small bow, I'll show you. No, the tree ribbon isn't in the shop, just the bow set. It's a 50-yard roll, so there's a whole lot of it. All right, let's do this one first. No, I know. Let's do 1 more little piece of this, and I'll show you how to fix the tail. All right. So you're going to cut a piece off. You're going to dovetail the end. Then you're going to take this, pinch it, you want about 1.5 inches, place it in there. Okay, and then we'll start from this side. Put our tail in. So you're not going to see that little piece. There we go. We're going to do a very small little loop. Okay, about 3 inches or so. We'll trim this off. And what you can do is just kind of tuck it under that loop. You're not going to see it once we get the whole bow fluffed out. All right, so let's put some more of our little stuff on here. I'm going to do a couple of this. This is a big bow. Okay. Thank you. Don't worry if it flops out, you can just plop it right back in. Push it down. You can also, if you're working on something like this that wants to plop out, just put something heavy on it. It's not going to hurt it. All right, let's do the red. So I'm just holding it there while I'm getting my other one ready. See, it'll stay now. Now that I've pushed it down, I just want to put a little in here. There we go. Now we're going to get our zip tie out. Alrighty. Alright, here we go. So we're going to just slip the zip tie under one side. We only need one side. Get it started. So once it's in there and it's started, you can just take it and pull it out with the zip tie. Just makes it a lot easier than trying to get down there and get to it. Now you can see just how big of an indentation is in there. So what we're going to do is we're going to use that to get the bow in the right place. Let me get a couple of pipe cleaners. Whoop, that's orange. Here's black. Do I not have red in here? I have to move all my stuff back. My things are moved way out. Blue. Yeah. Here we go. This will work. Okay. There we go. So now I'm going to take my time. Ooh, look, there was a tie that wasn't in there. I'm going to take my time moving this around. Always hold one side so that your ribbon won't move when you are tightening it. Okay, we can kind of pull everything out again. This bow right here, you could use on a tree. That would be super cute, wouldn't it? One of the things I like to do when I do bows for trees is I'll do a bow for each side. So 2 identical bows, one on each side, and then it makes it look like it's one big round bow. Okay. So let's get our pipe cleaner under here. What did she do? What am I missing? All right, we're gonna pull it really tight. If you have trouble tightening, remember you can always use your little pliers and push against it. Okay, then I'll just hold this stuff here. Now look how squashed down in there. It is because of that zip tie. So now we're gonna fluff it out and fix that. So the way we do it is we take it and we pull and twist back and forth. It's gonna loosen it so it's not gonna have those ugly gathering spots, and it's gonna make it easier so that you can actually move your loops around where you want them to go. Okay. Very important step in the fluffing process. You can also set it down, take your ribbons and pull them apart if they are not going where you want them to. Sometimes you have to do that. Who had a birthday? Did we say happy birthday? If not, happy birthday. Hello. Okay. I feel like I'm missing a loop. Where is it? Oh, there it is. I knew I was missing a loop. Okay, smooth that up, and let's smooth that up. We don't want it to get buried in the tails. Okay. All right, we get all our stuff spread out here. You can see it gets tighter as you go up, which it should, it will. And then we just want our little pieces just kind of stand up in the middle. Like that. Isn't that cute with the little stuff in it? All right, so let's do our little tails here. Get our tails going out in the front. It is a large bow. It is very large. It's because it has a lot of stuff in it. Look how cute it is with those little deco tubing sticking out the bottom. Okay, there we go. So that's our nice big bow. Look how cute that is. That is so cute. I like that. With a little tubing in it. Now let's see what other kind of bow we can do with that tubing. So we're going to do a small bow that would fit at the top of something like this. This is, let's see how big this is. I do have the tubing. This is 16 inches long and 14 inches wide. So 16 by 14. The top is pretty small, so it has like a 1-inch point at the top. So when you have something like this and you're getting ready, yeah, you know she'll want that bow. When you're getting ready to do something like that, oh, for the bow, so usually when I do bows like this, they're usually about 35 or something like that. A large bow like this goes on a tree, which is why you buy the bow sets, y'all. The bow sets are what? Are they like $12? All right. So we want pretty small. All right. So what we can do is do some easy bows. Okay. We're gonna have a 4-inch tail. So we have 4-inch tail. So I kind of look to see where I want it to be, about how far down I want it to come. And what we're going to do is we're going to figure out how big we want our loops. So like that. Let's see, what's that? 3-inch loop. So right now we have, I'm going to show y'all how to do this the easy way. Right now we have about 14 inches. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut a 28-inch piece, just like this. All right. then I'm going to show y'all an easy way to do a little bow. All right, so we're going to fold this in half like this. I like to go ahead and crease the top here. Remember, we wanted about 4 inches, so I have this little point where I pinched it. So I want to pinch it at the same point on the other side. So take these two, pinch them, cross them over each other like this. They should be pretty close. Just like that. So you have like a crisscross, kind of like an awareness ribbon, right? I would sell the tree topper for probably $35. That's without the long ribbon for the tree. All right. And then you just push it straight down. There it is. This is basically a mini bow. How cute is that? We're going to take it, we're going to stick it in our little deck of mesh tool while we work on the next piece. Just like that. Okay. Then we're going to do our tree here. So 28 inches, just like that. Here we go. I just did the dovetail together. All right, so fold it in half, like that. Get a little crease at the top. Then we're going to measure out. All right, so measure out 4 inches. This is where we want our tail to be, about right here. So I just kind of pinch them up so I can see it. And then I'm going to crisscross them. Remember, it's important to crisscross it, because if you don't, then your loop is not going to attach. So you need that crisscross. That's very important. Then we just pull down to get our little bow, and then we just plop it in the tool. I'm just using this to hold it. Okay, like that. We can do, like, I'm only doing one of each of these. Okay, let's do these two together. Okay, there we go. So 28 inches. And yep, I'm cheating. I'm cutting all the dovetails at the same time, because that's how I roll. Okay. All right. Crease. Crease again. Just like that. Okay, pull it apart. Crisscross. Push down. That's all you do. Crisscross and push down. Okay, just like that. One more. So crisscross, push down, and then you just pinch in the middle. So see, because you crisscrossed it, all of those pieces come together and make your bow. So when you put it in here, it's not going to fall apart. Just like that. Okay. There we go. Now, let's get some of our tubing. We don't need a lot. Let's just do, let's try a 16-inch piece. Yeah, I think that'll be good. Like that. Okay. 16 again. I'm just folding it over, taking that little piece. So we're making a bow. We're just have more of the little tails, because these are really cute, these little tails. Okay. Then we can Get a zip tie. I'm going to zip tie these together. So same thing, once I get it in there pretty good, I can use that, just pull it out. So we do the same process. We're looking for that little indentation, move it around. And what you can do is kind of spread your loops out a little so you can kind of see all of them. Like this. Have our little ones at the top here. Pull this down. So see, it looks like a loop there. It just has more tails to it. Okay. Yeah, so I have an idea how we're going to decorate the tree, but I have to get it together and see how it's going to look. And I have to get the paint over here so we can do it. But yes, it'll definitely have little ornaments on it for sure. Oh, look at that. I didn't do that very well, did I? Let's fix that one. Okay. There we go. Look how cute that is. Now watch. This is going to be the perfect size bow for this little tree. Okay. Let's get our zip tie off the back. Alright. And what we'll do is we'll drill like a little hole up here and put the pipe cleaner through it, and then the pipe cleaner will also serve as the hanger for it. I want to pull these down a little because I don't want them popping up. There we go. Alright. Look how cute that is. See? Ta-da! That's going to be so cute. So there's a couple ways you could do this. To put this on, right? So this will serve as the top of our tree. You can take the back part and staple it down. You can staple it down, or you can drill a hole here and put the pipe cleaners through and use that as the tie. So it really depends on how you want to do it. But if you don't want to drill a hole, or you can't, then you can just take your staple gun. You see? Alright, so then when we put it on, let me open y'all up here. When we put it on the tree, look how cute that's going to look. Ah, how cute is that going to look? Y'all see? So we'll put like a little hole right up here, or we can go through and staple with our staple gun. Either way works. If we do with the staple gun, what's going to happen is we're going to have to put something on the back to hang it. So we would do like staple on. Usually what we do with our signs, with our wood signs, is we use the rustic wire. It's much thicker, so it's basically 18 gauge wire, and it has a coat, you know, like a covering on it. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I thought about that too. We could do, so we're going to do a few versions of this. This was just our prototype today. I said, go cut me a Christmas tree. So we'll probably do some with little holes in it, and we'll probably do one with a rail at the bottom, and then one like this. That way we can kind of play with it, come up with new stuff. Yeah, so we'll do one with mesh at the bottom. So, thank you. I know the mini bow's cute, so they're so easy to do. It just gives you another little thing. So if you don't have a bow maker, or if bows intimidate you, just make the mini ones. They're pretty easy to make. I was trying to get that little piece off. Awesome! What y'all think? Let's see, tomorrow night, I can't remember what we're doing tomorrow night. We're doing, I don't think I have one in here, do I? I think we're going to do the pink and green. We're going to do the pink and green Christmas sign and ribbon set that we have. So that's what we're doing tomorrow. And then I think the day after that, we're doing the gold and black one. Yes, so we have ornaments that you can add on it. Yes, we are going to sell the plain wood trees. I haven't listed it yet, but I'll get it listed tomorrow. You want one with holes? Okay. Yeah, but you know what I was thinking is, you know how they have those, I don't know if I have any in here. They have those little styrofoam balls at Hobby Lobby. And you can take those and cut them in half and just glue them on. I think that would be cute. We have all kinds of different little things you could use as ornaments though. 100 balls. Oh my goodness. Of course you do. Alright. This was fun. And sometime, hopefully sometime this week. Oh wait, y'all can help me decide which skeleton. It's quite okay. I was just getting something. You're not leaving yet. Alright, so these are the two skeleton heads I got. Yeah, and we can make things larger. You just have to tell us what size you want. So we have this one and we have this one. This is our hat. So I couldn't decide which one I like. This one's kind of gray looking, so almost like skeleton-y. I don't know, more like Halloween-y maybe. Which one do y'all like? We'll say 1 or 2. Look how cute this is going to be. We're going to put the hat on it, and then we're going to put some florals and stuff in the hat and around the head. So that's going to be fun. Let's see, did I put the... I thought I did. I thought I put it over here. Where did it go? Bella, where'd you put Mama's stuff? Oh, there it is. Ha-ha. Okay, so what we're going to do to get this ready. Usually I prefer styrofoam. However, with something like this, we're going to have to, we are really going to have to put some foam on there. So this is called Gaps and Cracks, and you can use this. Yeah, it is bigger than this one for sure. It's just the color difference. You can use this stuff. I don't use it that often because there's a few reasons. One, it's very easy to get too much and it'll kind of ruin your project or expand. You also have to have like 24 hours before you make your project. And honestly, I don't usually plan that far ahead. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to punch a couple of holes with, oh, I think it's over here. Where is it? I thought it was over here. I have an ice pick, so I'm going to punch a couple of holes in it with the ice pick, and then I'm going to put spray foam on it. The reason I'm doing that is because I want a little bit of the spray foam to go down inside those holes and anchor the foam to the skull. So that's why I'm doing it. I don't want to put a lot of foam in the skull because this stuff, when it expands, and it can expand a lot, what can happen is it can distort your project. So I only want a little bit to go in there just to anchor the foam on. So what I'll do is I'll have the foam here, kind of a light a little bit lighter here and then a little bit bigger here, and then we'll probably put something up through here to attach it to that foam, like this, or like this. Yeah, you can drill the holes. You can. Yep. If I can find my drill, which is part of the reason why I was going to use my pick, but it's here somewhere. It's here somewhere. I have others. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do. And then we'll use that foam to put all of our little florals and our extra stuff. You could even put a little bit of foam on the hat if you wanted to, but I would be really careful because these are very nice, delicate hats. I mean, it's sturdy. It's not going to come apart. Oh, and these are from Santa Marta Designs. This I got from, I know, right? So this came from Santa Marta Designs. When we do it, I will attach a link for the hat. And she can do it in different colors. And then we're going to put florals on here. Yeah. So I'll have it all prepped before we come on because this stuff has to glue for a while. But it's going to be fun. I'm excited. I've been thinking about doing this project for a while. And I was going to do it in my group, but I thought it would be fun to do it with y'all. I think probably I like this one better, but I think we're probably going to use this one because it is bigger and I think it fits the hat a little better. So we'll save this one for a different project. Yeah, so by the time I come back, I'll have it all set in here. And we'll do something else with this one. So I got both because I have other ideas. But these are from Amazon. So I'll put a link in there for that. I'll put a link in here for this. I'll also put a link for the flowers that we're going to use. Most of it is either going to come from the Dollar Tree, Amazon, and of course this. So it's going to be like a budget project. A fun budget project. And then we're going to give it to my neighbor's wife. He came and cut our bushes today. It looks so nice. It was so nice. All right. Okay, y'all, this was fun. I'll get this listed, and we'll probably list it in a few sizes, and Megan and I will talk tomorrow about what we can do for holes and stuff like that. If you have other ideas that you want us to do, let me know. We're happy to try stuff out. All right. All right, y'all have a wonderful night, and I will see you guys tomorrow, same time. So, oh, and I hired a new person for the studio, so I'm so excited. She's starting tomorrow. So her name is Dixie, and y'all, you're really going to love her. She is super nice and very talented. She's a very talented person. So maybe she'll show some of her art. Maybe she'll share some of her art with y'all at some point. So, all right, y'all have a great